hero?
Yeah, he is.
He killed my bodyguard.
Who was your bodyguard? Was your buddy shooting at him?
Which one of the criminals were your bodyguard?
Was neither one of them a criminal.
Or was it the felon?
Well, I mean, the felon had a gun.
The guy.
You know, first of all, I went to Cal, and I asked him, "Is you here to protest with us or what?" When I led the protest in Kenosha, he said, "No, I'm here to protect buildings." I said, "You here to protect buildings over human life?" And he,
Yeah. Well, why is it one or the other?
Let me ask you something. You say
Whoa,
absolutely.
hold on.
You say absolutely.
Why is it one or the other? Why is it one or the other?
Why does it have
Why
to
is
be
it one or the other? Why is it one or the other? Why is it one or the other?
Burn the building.
You burn a building, you forfeit your life.
If there's people in the, you can't burn buildings if they have people inside.
I'm all right.
Why's it got to be one or the other? Why's it got to be human life or property?
Why would you try to protect the building over human property?
People live in
Over human life. Over human life.
Why's it got to be one or the other? Why's it got to be one or the other?
They should not have attacked that boy.
What you mean they
That boy
shouldn't attack
defended himself.
That boy, I saw
all
what
on
happened. I was
video.
there. I was
all
there.
on
I had
video.
several
Right.
people on the ground.
You was there.
I was there.
I was there.
I was there too.
I was there.
I was there too.
They
Then
started
you
a
should have
fire.
saw me because I led the march.
They started a
I
fire.
led
and
the
you put
march.
the fire
I'm
out.
Clyde McLemore.
Let the court take the court.
That's fine. I don't know you.
I'm the one. If you didn't, you wasn't there because I led the march.
No, because you're
I went
irrelevant
Cal.
to me.
You one in relative to me, and you were standing in
It's
front
all
of
on
my
video.
building.
The proof's right there on
The-
video. The
the-
man.
the- what happened
Public property.
Okay.
No, it was not
Private
private
property. It's private property.
How
They
the middle of the
attacked him on
street?
there.
In the middle of the
They
street.
chased him into the street.
They
He
didn't
boy tried
chase
to
him.
get away.
They didn't chase
Yes,
him.
they
Oh,
did.
so he went up and said, "Go ahead and ask me one question." That's not what he
They
did.
did not chase
They
him.
did chase him.
What happened was, first of all, National Guards can't arrest no protesters. They only here to protect federal buildings, right? So that's the first of all. They couldn't do nothing because it was 2,000 of us out there. So they couldn't get mad. So what they did is they had you white malicious group.
You know what? You know what? Maybe you should take care of the
That
black
sounded
and white
racist.
problems in
That
your own
sounded
fucking
racist as
neighborhood
hell.
Why don't you
before
take
you
care of the
blame
white on
anybody
white
else.
problems? Because more whites kill whites than blacks
Why
kill
is it that
blacks.
there's so many blacks that are shooting
Stop,
blacks in
Stop,
downtown
hey, listen,
Louisville?
let's let the courts let the courts do their thing.
Yeah.
We don't need
Disengage.
to try it right here. The courts can do that. We don't
Right.
need to argue about it, so it doesn't matter
Can
what
I
we
ask
think.
you one question?
What's the point?
You have the First Amendment right to express your opinions, correct?
Right.
With your signs.
You do too.
That's all we're
That's
all
why
we're
I
doing.
walked- That's why.
We're not
that's
out here.
why I walked past.
We're not
and
out
I
here.
didn't say nothing.
We're
He
not out
spoke.
here.
I spoke. I ain't got no problem with
I
that.
respect you. I've
That's
seen
your
you on
right.
camera.
That's
I've
your
been
right.
here.
That's your right. But I was still gonna say one thing when I was speaking to one of the officers. I see you waving like
We
you
was
ta-
waving.
I was
being
First of all,
polite.
you in my you on my building.
No, but I want to see. I want to see the
It says
lease
right there, attorney at law.
or the title
That
to
says
this
attorney at
building.
law.
I'm the founder of the Lake County chapter. of
Oh,
Black
you
Lives
a
Matter.
founder of everything, ain't you?
Wait, what? Are you serious with this bigger building?
You try to be so smart and you ain't even smart.
Putting into the community
You about as
No
dumb
time
as
for
hell.
you.
All right.
Let's stop.
Let's
go.
Disengage.
Let's go down there.
Disengage. Yeah.
He can't.
Disengage.
Nobody
Yeah.
can change anybody.
Just
I ain't
disengage.
trying to change nobody a bit.
I don't even know.
But he said that he knows-
You're telling your opinion, bro.
How many schools have they done? What do they put back in the community? Nothing.
Let me ask you something. What generation wealth do we have? Huh? How many times you gotta tell your kids how to get stopped by the police? Huh?
Every fucking day.
No,
Every
you
day.
don't. No, you
Really?
don't.
Really?
No,
You think I don't?
Tell
your family. So don't even come at me like
Man,
that.
you got so now you want to speak on black issues because you got black.
I'm not talking about black.
Rich
It's
man.
all lives to me. It don't matter.
All lives can't
And
matter
listen,
until black
hold on,
lives.
hold on, listen. Hold on.
I got a scenario.
Hold on.
I can,
No,
when you
listen.
brought that up, I got a
Now,
scenario.
let's not take the agitation.
I got a scenario.
Okay,
I got a
we're not
scenario.
gonna listen
Can
to
you
you.
listen to my
Yeah,
scenario?
I'm listening. I'll listen.
Yeah, it's on fire, right?
Okay.
Oh, we need to keep an eye.
But what about this building? It's not on fire. But you going to help that building that's on fire.
I
right?
ran in to save little
Right,
girls
right.
out of fire.
But
We're
all
burning
buildings
buildings.
matter, right?
Right.
All right.
And we'll
but what
protect-
about this
we'll
building?
protect
Said
it.
it was on fire.
But we'll protect. But we'll
It's part of
protect
all
it.
In other
buildings.
words, I
Hey, we
made that
believe in
scenario
your right
up
to
just
protest.
Just let you know that right now all lives do matter, but they can't matter until black lives
Hey,
matter.
what about the
all
black
lives don't
officer? Y'all are up there fucking protesting in Milwaukee and burning shit down because a black officer
Let me tell you something.
wasn't
Let me tell you
charged.
something, sir.
What's
I'm
up with that
60
black
years
life?
old.
What's up with
I'm
that
si-
black life?
Hold on, hold on.
What's up with that black
sir,
life?
Sir,
Answer the
first of all,
question.
can I say something?
Answer the question.
I'm getting ready to answer it.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm 60 years old.
Yeah.
I'm not getting ready to burn and loot a goddamn thing.
But why are you
I work
inviting-
hard every
why
day.
are you
I work
inviting
right
people
here at
out
this
that
jail.
are?
I
Why
work
are you
right here at
inviting
this
people
jail.
out that
I do
are?
a transitional program.
I
I'm
ran
not getting
protests,
ready. And no
our
nobody.
shit,
ain't
nothing
no,
got burned.
Right.
Yeah, lie. You can
Our
go
shit-
to a game.
May 1st,
Y'all
I ran
can
the
win a
protest
game. You can win a
across the
game.
entire
What happened
fucking
with the
U.S.
Lakers?
Across
What
the
happened with the
entire
Lakers?
U.S.
They destroyed
Every
the whole
capital
fucking city,
in the
didn't
That's
you?
why I
U.S.
said you can win
Not
the game,
one
but there
building
wasn't no
burned.
black people.
Not one window broken.
Stop. 'Cause
May
they can
1st.
do- They can do anything. So
Yeah.
let's disengage. Seriously, just stop.
Sir,
No reason.
do your thing. Have a good day. Y'all ready?
Hey, so we started this off fun. Will County,
Gonna do in front of his building.
I couldn't believe you said that shit. I'm like,
Will
oh,
County
all right.
Black Lives Matter organizer.
Wow.
There.
The real difference between this and is IQ, obviously.
Oh yeah.
That's the biggest thing.
Yep. One sec.
Coffee up here on the left. I've been dying for
All right. So anyway, that was the Will County Black Lives Matter organizer. Well, you said to go.
I just wanted
That's
to,
their organizer. What's
record.
that say about the organizer?
Oh, I know.
Yeah, you don't want nothing to happen and not have it on display.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that was why I went early.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, he walking up to start some shit. So.
Well,
Talking to the cop and looked at us. As soon as he did that, I had to
but see, if you listen to him, he doesn't want to hear your side of the story.
No.
He wants you to listen to him.
Yep.
And him only.
You start talking to me, and he just disengaged me real quick.
Yeah, he don't want to hear us. He don't want to hear anything you have to say.
He'll get this close to you. I was waiting. I was just waiting.
I was hoping.
All right. So we're heading down to the courthouse now.
And I was like, you know what? That's the first time I give you a pass, but I know he's not violent. I've never seen him on trying to do anything.
That's right. Patriot Lives Matter.
The best course of action is do not engage with them at all. Right. Don't get involved with the back and forth bickering. Right. Because that's just going to make us look exactly bad. Especially with all them sitting here. Yeah. Right. And with the way the militias are being portrayed in the media right now, we don't need that kind of exposure. You got him trying to blame those guys that wanted to kidnap the governor up there. Trying to act like they were militia. Make us look bad. Yeah.
Oh yeah. When it turns out they're probably Antifa at the end of the day.
Hey, we need to go across the street.
Was his rational attack at the Black Lives Matter sign was in that building, made it his building?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's socialism. They own everything, but nobody owns anything.
Side. North side, sidewalk. Huh? Yeah, we can take that sidewalk.
There's your coffee shop.
I'm at this coffee shop. I'll meet you guys over there.
Where are we going?
Wherever you guys want.
Said don't
All right.
walk, watch it. Make sure. Hey,
There's no traffic. There's no traffic.
Make sure. All right.
I'll meet you guys over there. Head that way.
So good morning, everybody. We're out here at the Lake County Courthouse. It's on this side.
It's on him.
I mean, you can go down all you want, but
Speak into his microphone.
Don't forget, Scott likes 2 fingers.
all right, yeah. I ain't graduated to 3 yet.
I've tried.
Nobody's hit the button. Is there a button?
Oh, we got to hit the button.
Yeah, the button.
God damn.
The button.
You didn't know that you had to hit the button?
To get the little white man.
And his son.
There's
They're
a
going to have to
picture.
change that next. They're going to change the color of
Oh
it
yeah.
next.
Along with Aunt Jemima. Here we go. Here's a reporter.
There we go.
Look, we gonna be famous. Look at that. And I'm 100% sure we're gonna be listed as the white militia.
Yeah.
Or Proud Boys, who knows?
Oh, yeah.
We'll be called something. morning.
Rittenhouse hearing?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
Some of y'all are very
Or ma'am, whatever. Yeah, I know.
Well, they got them all on us. Oh, where?
There you go.
Stand right here in front of them. Give them all they want.
Why not? So here we are at the Lake County Courthouse, Waukegan, Illinois, out to support Kyle Rittenhouse and the bullshit that he is facing for defending himself. So, everybody got masks on that want them?
Yeah.
All right.
We're good. We don't care.
All right.
This is my people. I'm not worried about getting it wrong. Just keep your 6. Actually, now the CDC is saying at least 8 to 10 feet social distancing. So make sure.
Unless it's outside, though.
Right.
No, because
Oh,
now they're
yeah.
saying.
Oh, no, now it is outside, too. That's right.
Now
You see
they're
the new
saying.
utility trucks? It says must stay 10 feet away now.
Who you with?
It's got
Zuma, press wire. What is it? Zuma.
I love the way he goes and talking and
Never
turns
heard that.
back.
Yeah, it's hard to hear anyway.
But he's mumbling with that Dickens. What? I didn't do anything.
Are you guys all individuals or is there a group for a group?
We're all individuals.
Where you guys from?
Our mom and daddy, where are you from?
All over. All over the United States.
Yeah, we got
Don't be
many
asking
states,
my
many
personal
places.
because I was swear.
We got to try to keep this as peaceful as possible. Yeah.
I didn't say anything.
I know, but anything that'll try to get them to set off, they'll do it. They'll use it against us.
Especially them across the street.
And there's your lone representation of Black Lives Matter. Will County Courthouse actually admitted he is the Will County leader of Black Lives Matter earlier.
Somebody got my 6. Oh, I got my 6.
Hey, can I put my pants down on the wheels? Or is that a... I mean, I like the idea.
Oh, Illinois, you can't even go back to those vendors.
I can't stick my finger in my pants and say I was fixing my pants.
No.
You don't think they go with that?
It'll be.
I wasn't gonna kill him. I just want to give him a little swat and let him know.
to see if you got anything they want. They go away.
You do. You got some sweat on you.
Tell him to say his name.
Do it. Everybody yell. What are they gonna say?
Say his name! Free Kyle! Patriot Lives Matter!
That's right.
No. Blue lives matter.
That's right. Hey, yeah,
What's blue? What's a blue light? After they take that suit off, guess what? They're white.
Blue Lives Matter.
Whoa, that's
There's no
racist
such
as
thing.
hell.
There's no such thing as a blue light. They go home, take off the suit. I can't take this off. I'm
Wait.
black for the rest of my life.
All
You was
police
born black
officers are
because
white?
that's how God wanted you.
Blue lives matter.
That's
There's
right.
no such thing as a blue light.
Quit
That's
picking
how
on me.
ignorant you is.
Stop. Don't engage.
She gets me fired up every time I talk to her. Bitch.
I got a sister, a Chicago police officer. Is she a blue light?
Yes.
My sister blacker than that goddamn shirt you got on.
Good.
Don't talk.
Take her for her service, please.
Yes, you are.
No, you ignorant.
Wait, we just said we support your sister.
I don't care. Police don't fuck 12. Fuck 12.
Wait, you understand 12 is a district in Minnesota.
Right.
It ain't all police officers. No, it ain't.
12 is the police.
5-0 is police.
12 is the police.
Watches Adam.
Well, he is a big sucker, ain't he? No, every time somebody goes by, he is sucking her dick. Every time. Huh?
Oh, extremely democratic.
I support Trump.
We'll do it. All right. I worry about it. Okay.
Oh, you go, girl.
Well, they just wait for something to happen over across the street.
Yeah. And that's just it. That's what people do.
Black lives matter now.
Big time.
Kyle Rittenhouse fight matters.
Now.
Now.
Black lives, they matter now.
Yes. Hey, Logan?
Black lives, they matter now.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah.
Black lives, they matter now.
Yeah.
Black lives, they matter now. Black lives, they matter now.
Oh, yeah. That's the one.
Black lives, they matter now.
Yep.
All right, one more time. Kyle
Hang on, let you
Rittenhouse. Huh? Kyle Rittenhouse. Say it one more time.
Say his name. Kyle Rittenhouse.
His life matters.
He's a killer.
Patriot lives matter.
Patriot lives matter.
Matter.
Patriot lives matter.
Kyle
Murderer.
Patriot.
Kyle Rittenhouse for president.
President.
I'm still working with Kyle right now.
Kyle's life matters.
He's still got 15 years.
There you go.
Oh, I was a rapist.
We could get Trump another term. We could get Ivanka in there before he's ready to run.
Oh, yeah.
Kyle's life matters.
Say his name.
Kyle Rittenhouse.
Murderer.
You don't know the same one then.
I know this is so much fun.
This is gonna be fun.
This is a nice area, man, Joaquin.
What they say?
No, it's not.
This is nice down here.
I told.
Coffee shop.
It's daylight right
That's fun, man. Can someone do it? Can we walk around and find out?
now. All right, Keegan, heads up.
Yeah, it is.
1 in 38 chance. Person experiencing violence. 85% higher than
Yeah, I'm already
city.
docked.
Yeah, David's neighborhood that live in, there's more chance I'm in
I don't look for that, though.
That's what we look at.
We go protest.
And if I'd rather do this than have some innocent person. Yeah.
Oh, hey, I know.
Well, and you know,
And then they want to start into, arguing with us.
We always shut it down.
Yeah.
Hey, well, you get so distracted that they can't even
Yeah.
think of what they're
The last time we had somebody that was and they saw my truck. Yeah.
Sure, of all people.
Very brittle.
yeah.
Hey, Josh.
Kyle's here.
Josh.
Live.
Hey,
Josh,
Kyle's
hey.
hearing's on live.
Oh, is it? Transport man?
Oh. Oh, it's all versus him. Oh, you on live still?
Yeah.
Still in Illinois. So this is a tradition here. Expedited history.
Yeah, it's like the first phase where they're just talking about schedule for the rest of the practice.
This is about to get really
Well, that's what this is all about. This is all about the
This is all, yeah, this is all about transport. Basically all this is.
Yeah, I mean, he's charged with a couple of minor things, but they're both easy beats. No, we're at Pritzker. Already in Illinois. Spent so much time in
I
Wisconsin.
think you'd be better off going listen to this.
Down in Louisville.
I'd rather.
Yes.
Going on right now?
Yeah.
That's about it. Come here.
I don't wear over
Hello.
Hi, is anyone wanting to talk? Why you guys want? You figured there might be a designated spokesperson. Okay.
You've got Sandman attorneys, correct? Big Sandman guys?
Yeah, you got to Texas up there.
The ones who got Sandman like millions. They've got
Social distancing. Social distancing.
Social distancing, please. Somebody call the police on that.
Call the police. Got my phone?
Shut up, leave me alone.
Because the police won't fuck
Back
on
up.
you here. You got me fucked up.
Oh, it's because you're black. It's because you're black.
No, because I know the law.
live 6 feet.
We completely believe in your right to peacefully protest. We would protect you to do that. I don't need no protection. We would just like to have a civil war. We would like to peacefully protest. Y'all ain't the only ones that got guns.
Better hope not.
Cal is a murderer.
Better hope not.
You better hope not coming up.
A murderer.
Better hope you don't come in.
I hope it do.
You got
I hope it do.
You wasn't down there and
So we get rid of some of these trailer trashes around here. You know?
walk around and find out.
What you guys doing with all these homeless people up there, man? There's more white folks homeless than
I've seen that. I've seen that.
So don't even
come to
did.
get?
I helped him out. I gave him a few dollars.
Don't give him a few dollars.
Well, no,
Come on, go get a job.
Really? Well, I mean, you guys got some extra money.
I give money all the time.
You know, some of them may be veterans. You know, some of them actually may be
Murderer.
He's a patriot.
He's a murderer.
He's a patriot.
He's a murderer.
Patriot. Free Cal Ripken.
You tell you shut him, have that cross that like everyone else.
Well, I'm just calling him a murderer. Patriot.
Can I get your name?
You don't want to give it out. Patriot.
So, you know, as they do this
Hey, Patriot Rittenhouse.
I guess they're gonna have a meeting. They've got all the cameras set there.
televised thing, you know, like there's nobody coming in on the courthouse. Like, you know, everything's all virtually.
Cal is a murderer.
Cal is a patriot. Patriot.
His mama should have swallowed John wrong.
Wasted 17 years of his life. Wasted life.
Not put to death. He's be free.
And that's
All the evidence is on this.
You guys see this little video going around? John, it's called 11 Minutes of the Truth. You guys seen that video?
No, I haven't seen that.
You gotta watch it. It breaks it all down.
Breaks the whole thing down.
Okay, are you,
Perfectly.
is that a particular group?
It's what they're gonna use in court. That video because it was made by them.
The one that went after him, got him with that night. Yeah, you got another one up and watch the whole video.
And then are you, today are you with them?
They come after the president, you know, he's watching this.
I would think it was awesome to see what 5, 6 criminals, you know, on the street. Yeah, I know it's up there. I want to see it. Criminal, that was awesome. Yeah. Everybody, the way that his biceps is like evaporated.
Well, that was awesome. Once he does get ready.
So how do you guys come to the fact that you got a 17-year-old with a gun? It's illegal in Wisconsin. So there is an issue there that he did violate by showing up at the school.
Hi, how are you? How's your day going?
Okay, that is a lot.
So far, so good. Right?
So he's too young to defend himself. Of course, got it. Bottom line is you can't defend yourself because you're too young. You know what I'm saying? That's your argument.
Well, it's a state law.
But the state is under the Constitution. No state law is binding the U.S. Constitution or the state Constitution. I mean, that's basically it. I mean, that's all.
You need to get through? Oh, gotcha. You're supporting Kyle? You're with the right group. Yeah, you are definitely with the right group. That's what we're all here for.
Did he have all his permits to carry that weapon on him?
No.
If you go on YouTube, look up Angry Viking.
When he got there,
Our group.
it was given to him.
Yeah, we're just representing.
The only thing that he violated was a minor carrying a weapon in that site. Misdemeanor. And
I think it's what I think it's you said 10. Still kind of early, I think, isn't it?
Oh, you know what? The hearing was at 9. The news. But yeah, if you search Angry Viking, you'll find us. And then American Revolution 2.0. He's actually talking to the news crew right now. He's kind of intermingles with us. All over the country from Wisconsin.
This is the
As soon as I started arguing about the whole thing about being on the right way,
Patriot group. Non-violent, non-racial.
he worked there as a lifeguard. He actually worked in that area. And his friend, his friend left.
Say his name! Josh will follow one for you.
True second. But you don't have to. You can be a member and just be a person. So, tell your friends. Because we are all over the country. We've got people here that came up from Angry Viking into Louisville. We're going to Florida. Help out. Yeah, we're going to Florida on the 22nd. 24th. Yeah. 24th through the 26th. We're going to be there. Oh, that's right. We're going 27th.
we want to do blue lights matter.
So yeah, that'll be there will be video on that rally too. In Lakeland, Florida, Polk County.
I mean, there was fire department before anything else happened.
Okay. You're farther south. Quite a bit south. Yep.
The video footage that everybody wants.
Yeah, but you and your friends are more than welcome to hang with us here. And nobody will give you any crap. We've got people here that.
Another guy down with firearm.
No, she's just here with a group back in town. So, yep, don't be afraid to hang with us. You're safe. Did you go to school with Kyle? Some more ripping kids? Grab them, okay.
Like it, love it. I love that.
Yep, awesome, guys. Awesome.
Little Patriots, man, that is amazing.
Yep.
Next generation. They go part of your group?
You're hanging with the safe.
Flag matches my
You're
mask.
hanging with the safe group right now.
My bad.
Angry, if you look us up, it's the Angry Viking on YouTube. And our streamer is American Revolution 2.0. So
I'm safe here.
No, industrial complex. No,
Oh,
this is-
Mark Dice, that's my guy.
Yeah, I love her. This is, just to let them know that I'm not here for no racist crap, because
Thanks,
that's
guys.
what our boy down here is trying to do. He keeps running his mouth.
Yep.
He keeps running his mouth, and every time that we holler out Kyle's
Yep.
name, he hollers out
Absolutely.
murder. He's just trying to get us to get pissed off enough at him. They're deaf, dumb, and mute.
Nice to see some young Republicans.
Yeah, that's the next generation. That's what we're here for.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're here for that generation. We're here for that generation.
Yeah. So now you gotta watch your mouth.
Yeah.
You know what? I am like this.
I am gonna stand behind you, and when it starts, I'm gonna go.
Hey, good luck on that one. Because nobody can shut this one up.
I raised my son by myself and heard
Yeah.
And my son,
Are you talking around here?
oh, honey.
I can't help it.
Oh, I
Are you with the kids here? No, did you guys come with the kids?
No, my kids, my grandchildren.
Yeah, I've got
That's
three.
why I'm here.
I've got 3 grandbabies, and mine's 26. Let's see, 29, 26, and 19.
Not your grandkids, I know that. That's not.
No, my grandbabies are 5, 3, and 3 months old.
5, 6, and 10. And I had 2 daughters and 1 son.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Watch back. Watch back. Turn. Watch back.
The guy ran up on me, stopped. Sat there, like, right.
I made it 54. I'm like,
And he goes again, he's like, all right.
Whenever it is, they No, I'm letting you know because whenever there's somebody, because we're patriots and we travel. We're going to Florida in 2 weeks.
I know. Well, I want to go anywhere I can in Illinois. My brother lives in
So when you hear watch your sex, you better turn around and get your eyes open because there's somebody lurking.
That's right. That's right.
We got it all recorded.
Freak out.
There you go. There you go. Shut up. Nice.
Perfect.
Don't let that touch the ground.
Where did you get this from? I love it.
Amazon, but I hate to admit because I hate them. Love me that way.
There. Go ahead. I'll hold this in. Walk over there.
Awesome flyer. Awesome flyer.
Trying to get the shot.
There we go. Right there.
Such a show.
Anybody want to see Ross Club to hold? Is that that too?
We got off. Yeah, we were actually going to carry ours over and didn't. Should have.
I'll run with that. I'm going to see that first.
Yeah.
But
He walked up and he said, what's doing the names? They're all good. Oh, this doesn't matter. His name is what's wrong. That's It's okay.
That's all right.
He knows how to do it.
No, that's too far away. They'll steal it.
Somebody looked at me
It'll hit the. Thanks for your service.
Thank you.
Both of you, thank you too.
We brought the blues. Blue lives matter.
Right.
So all the cameras, it looks like she's flying.
Excuse me, gentlemen.
Well, not only that, but there's supposed to be inside there. We can't help Kyle Rittenhouse!
Kyle Rittenhouse. Patriot. Patriot. Free Kyle. Free Kyle. Patriot. Patriot. He's free. For defending himself.
He needs to be free. No, then he's going to get it from me. Whether he likes it or not.
Get that stand in front of Josh's camera.
Yeah.
Josh is live right here.
Yeah. After, yeah, I wanted to make sure they see that.
That's my lifestyle.
I've already had about coffee today.
Well, I brought two in the car. Full cup.
I brought my thermos, and I had a pot of coffee before I left the house. Had a breakfast, and I drank about 4 cups of coffee there.
I don't think it's gonna stay. They'll probably tell me not to put it in their dirt.
That dirt's paid by the public, so you're fine.
Yeah. Public property. Yeah.
Oh, thank you very much. This shit got two people.
Way to be the honor guard for Kyle. Today, I'm a black belt.
Today, flag. What'd you do today? On the flag.
Flag poles matter. Be careful out there in that road. You know, I don't want you to get hit. I'm an EMT, but old one, I can help you out. Yeah. CNN.
Begins with a V. He's one of those ones that takes pictures, puts them out on the internet, and it all twisted.
I know, I wouldn't be able to hold myself that long.
No, it's not that.
Physically. Right. No. He can't straighten his arm out to have his blood drawn. He has to do like so his arms are too big. His arms are too big. He cannot.
He's one of them ones like when he takes the pictures of the kids.
Oh no, I've got 2 tears in his rotator cuff. I've got a sticky muscle in his
That's how he is.
shoulder, and I've got a bursitis. I've got shoulder rotator cuff over here, and I can still put them behind the back. His arms are just too big.
Next time he comes by, ask him if
He can't hardly even fasten a seatbelt car.
they're scared of all the Yeah, I was truly hoping to see John. Yeah. Did you book the tickets and stuff? Is that right? Okay. You're going home today. It's funny about earlier somebody said something to protect you too. Somebody was doing that.
Never heard of fake footage.
And he said, I don't need protection yet. When he first walked up, one of the guys got shot. He said,
I know they were getting.
so full of shit. The one with the skateboard was dating 4 weeks. A good friend of ours daughter. Sober like less than 5 minutes. Woman beat her. Just tons of battery on his case. Record. Oh yeah. And like I said, she dated him for 4 weeks. She started this whole what was it like? Walking by. Two of our guys.
Go over and record it, Josh. Black Lives Matter went over.
Hey, are we allowed over there, Josh?
I'm sure we are. Hey, we're heading over to the attorney's trial. Give a statement.
Ready? Pretty good? Excuse me. All right, I'm Mike Nierheim, N-E-R-H-E-I-M, the Lake County State's Attorney. We were just in court on the matter of Kyle Rittenhouse. I just wanted to report the matter was before us today for status of extradition. Mr. Rittenhouse's attorney filed a writ of habeas corpus. That was filed late yesterday afternoon. We're still in the process of reviewing it. We did ask for a hearing date. The court set a hearing date of October 30th. We will respond in writing to their motion, or
their petition. Our response is due by the 15th. And again, that hearing will take place on the 30th in court room 810 across the street. That's really all I have at this point.
Sure, can you speak to one of the facts that's pointed out by the defense attorneys in that filing, that a man named Josh Ellis, they alleged fired a weapon before Kyle Rittenhouse fired his weapon, to suggest something that would trigger a self-defense incident. Is that a fact you were previously aware of? Because I had not seen that man's name used the entire time.
Yeah, I'm not going to comment on the facts at this time.
I know you're still going through the filing from the defense. Any preliminary response? Do they have an argument, or what are your guys' arguments going to be?
We believe the paperwork's in order, but they're entitled to file their paperwork, and we will respond, and we'll have a hearing.
I understand you can't necessarily go into where you stand on those facts, but can you acknowledge whether or not is the fact that Joshua Ellis, this man firing a weapon, is that a fact you would be a party to as well, or do you dispute that actually happened?
Again, I'm not going to get into the facts. Our position is this case should be tried in Kenosha, and the facts in this case are relevant once he goes there to answer these charges.
But the defense is arguing.
I know they are, but I'm not going to get into the facts. I'm not going to try the case.
Today, the defense also said that things were handled inappropriately as far as getting him extradited. Can you talk about that at all? Was there anything inappropriate that was done?
We don't believe so. So there's really only 4 bases within which you can challenge extradition. One is the paperwork sufficient on its face? The other one is he charged with a crime? Is he the person charged with that crime, and is he a fugitive? So this is a very limited scope. The review here is very limited. Really, the main issues will be dealt with in Kenosha.
Did you talk about, they said turning him over with cause of a mob action? Obviously, they come in a lot of cases. Is there a concern about safety and being a defendant from one location?
Sure. I mean, we're always concerned for the safety of not only the people in our custody, but the officers that transport those individuals. So that's a concern in this case, and it's a concern in a lot of other cases. I'm sorry, I couldn't hear that.
Is it a reason to hold him here in the county and not move part of the county?
I don't think so.
Why not?
I don't know that he's in any more or less danger here than he would be there.
Is it possible your office would ask for a condition of extradition to be remain in a juvenile facility as opposed to be tried as an adult?
That would be up to the Wisconsin authorities based on their law, but we would have to have assurances he's going to be kept safe in Wisconsin.
And I understand that you don't want to try the case here. I'm just asking, is it considering what they're saying?
I'm not going to answer. You've asked it several times.
But I just want to clarify, will that be something your office is considering in deciding whether or not extradition feels fair to you?
No, there's only 4 issues that we'll consider.
Part of this question, I don't think I understood the answer properly. There were technicalities that were following the extradition process. What exactly were the technicalities?
They're alleging that, so again, there's 4 bases within which they can challenge extradition. The first one is the document valid on its face? They're alleging that it's not. We believe it is, and that's something that will be dealt with in the hearing.
But is there a specific reason why they're alleging it's not? Was there a signature missed or something?
That's what they're alleging.
Would that be from someone from your office or from Wisconsin?
Have there been any threats to Mr. Rittenhouse's safety or security while he's been here? Are you aware of any threats?
Not that since he's been here, but there have been threats.
Threats made against him in Wisconsin then, or?
Threats in Wisconsin, threats here, threats against his family here, and all sorts of threats on social media on this case.
Is there protection being provided then to his family?
Not that I'm aware of.
Like after the second hearing, it was clear from the judge that they were going to give a few more weeks for the defense to kind of get their case together, to make their filings. They did that yesterday. Do you suppose that at this next hearing now, October 30th, that things will progress and he could at that point finally be moved up to Wisconsin?
So my expectation is that the hearing will actually happen on the 30th, and the judge was very clear. He set a very clear schedule. So by the 15th, our response is due. We asked for 3 days. He gave us till the 15th, so we'll certainly be ready by then. We could have been ready within a week for our hearing, but he's given us 3 weeks. So I think we'll be ready on the 30th. I don't know what responses we will receive from them with regard to our response, but my expectation is that certainly we will respond within enough time for them to respond. Again, we're just trying to be fair to all sides here, so we will give them plenty of time to respond to our response, and then there should be plenty of time after that for them to be ready for the hearing on the 30th, and we certainly will be.
The defense is
Since
calling this a
Cal is,
political prosecution. The defense is calling this a political prosecution. So you're on a billboard down the street. It's an election season. What would you say if people are concerned this is not being handled objectively?
I'm not prosecuting Mr. Rittenhouse. We're just trying to make sure that the extradition process is fair.
Since Wisconsin want to charge him as an adult, why is Illinois holding him in a juvenile?
Our law is a little different in that regard. The ages in Illinois, you're a juvenile at 17. It's different in Wisconsin, so it's different laws.
Now, did Governor Pritzker already sign the extradition paperwork for this?
I'm not going to get into the specifics of who signed what and when, but that'll come out in the hearing.
Your assistant state's attorney indicated that this process is already taking long enough. Do you feel that stands as well?
We're ready. We've been ready, but again, they're entitled to a fair process, and we'll make sure that happens.
Are you at all concerned about the role the election is playing in this particular case brought up in court?
No. All right. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you. Thank you.
Black lives, they matter now.
No, they don't.
Yes, they
Well,
do. Stop
yeah,
it. Every life matters.
You're right.
Give me a muzzle. Patriot! Patriot! Patriot lives matter!
Blue lives matter.
Blue lives matter. All lives matter.
All right, folks. So that was interesting. Huh? Yeah. That was a little bit of an update and a lot of no answers across the board. But that's to be expected.
Right.
And I think we got the answer to the question when he said that'll come out in trial. So anyway, we're gonna stick around a little bit longer, show some further support here, and keep it going. So.
Josh, I'm killing her.
Hey, how you doing? You too.
There's a bee. Got
Call to go up and stand behind and say Kyle's life matters.
No.
He didn't miss best.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
But,
We don't want to stoop to that level. Yeah.
What's going on, man? Like, tell me what's up. Who the hell is Kyle?
Yeah, let's do a say his name.
Huh?
Let's do a say his name. You want to yell it?
Yeah. Hey, say his name.
Kyle Rittenhouse!
Who the hell's Kyle Rittenhouse?
Kyle Rittenhouse, Patriot. See?
You the army guy? You a trooper? Like me? You a soldier? Oh, yeah? You red, white, blue like Uncle Bobby here, huh? They call me pineapple. $200 bucks? Yeah, I'm sure about that. I was born in Berlin, Germany, though, so don't hold that against me. What the hell's going on up in here, man?
It's over at Kyle Rittenhouse.
What is it?
Shooting those 3 boys up there in Wisconsin. They love that.
Oh, shit. Yeah. I heard about that.
Yeah.
But they shouldn't have been riding.
Exactly.
Exactly right.
If they wouldn't have been there doing that shit, they wouldn't have got shot.
That's right.
Attacking him, yeah.
Right. I was a combat medic. I don't touch no weapons myself. I'm 50 black belt. I stay
If he's already told him once, he ain't gonna get it.
That's in a different way. I don't touch them guns. I just keep rednecks. Redneck lives matter. I ain't touching no weapons. Ain't having it. Asian people, we don't do that. In Korea, you don't see no Asian people walking around bang, bang, bang. Ain't happening.
What's up with the roof Koreans then?
No, but that was different though. Hey, you understand, we come from Korea with no money in our pocket. We work our ass off. We don't bother nobody. We make a lot of money. A lot.
That's the way it should be.
And then we protect our shit.
Yeah.
Now, we don't believe in them guns things, but if you're going to try and take everything we earned our whole life, we ain't ever been on no food stamps, no welfare. You ain't going to find Koreans on food stamps or welfare on leave. Ain't happening. We come here with nothing.
Come walk with us, brother.
Hey, man.
You want to come and get down?
Give me that.
Then get down. But now, The rooftop, yeah, we'll get ugly if we need it.
That's the thing. People have a right to defend their shit.
And I agree. And I'm pretty good. Actually, I'm very good. You notice, pineapple. They call me pineapple. But I've been called everything. Nigga, stick, wetback, you name it.
Oh, yeah.
And they have no idea who I am. My name is Robert Sterling Jackson, born in Berlin, Germany in 1967. And I'm definitely a roughneck.
Nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you. And tell that guy, well, hopefully they let him go.
Yeah. That's what we're hoping.
I'm a Mexican. They have to get my Italian though.
You look all right. Well, I own a t-shirt company. So you guys ever want to make some t-shirts or anything advertised?
He said try to take the skateboard and hit him just to get the gun away from us. It's called
25 cents for the logo on
self-defense.
it.
You just said it
So
yourself.
we're looking at $2.20 for a shirt.
We got a cross?
You got a business card?
Ain't nobody perfect. He's got a jail. He did. He got us.
How just out of jail are you?
What you going to jail for? Before I buy you a drink. I've been indicted by the FBI twice. I got arrested in Ireland. I got arrested in China. Been arrested 60 times in the United States. So like I said, nobody's perfect. And I'm far from
Not a whole lot, but
Back to our spot.
I know. That's typically the way it
Kyle
goes.
came out from behind everybody and put the dumpster fire out.
What's up, baby?
You going back over this way? Well, you know, it's nicer in the shade.
Yes, it is.
Gentlemen, how you doing? Not too bad. Not too bad. Thank you, guys. Oh, I need a cigarette.
You got a light?
You got it. White guy on a 10-foot fence with 50-foot or a 50-foot leash. But I'll tell you what, I've seen some guys smoking Newports that can do it.
Yeah.
So I think I'm taking the better choice.
I like this guy. I can deal with him and everything.
Pineapple or Scotch-Brite?
It's not a good guy.
Yeah. He ain't bad. He just, you know, he's like most of them. You don't fucking listen to them. You don't want to listen.
Just like always, take me out and I'm going.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Well, this guy ain't over yet.
No, not yet.
Sure, there'll be more. There's supposed to be other people showing up here too for us.
I thought they were, I mean, I don't know who these guys were. They're the Wisconsin guys showing up, but yeah. There was supposed to be a crew from Central and Southern Illinois showing up. I haven't seen them all. That's what I'm thinking. But what are we at? Yeah. Almost 10 o'clock. If it ain't got Mickey Mouse hands on it, I can't read it.
That gotta be there.
I got a meeting tonight at 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
Sunday, there's, yeah, we're good.
No, we had too much
Somewhere here in Illinois. But it's like back to blue protest.
That's the Second Amendment.
I'm trying to put that with the real support because they are talking about all that promotion and doing it's always great when you get a bunch of guys in guns. Let's get something down.
Right. Right.
Yeah, I thought it was funny about Civil War and that we was all gonna be sorry.
Yeah, no, old boy over there said, you better hope not. He said, you better hope not. No, not they ain't no surprise.
Well, and that's the
He's like, I
part.
hope there is.
You really want to make it a black and white war? That's the dumbest shit I ever did. For 13% of the population.
Yeah. How long would that white man go? Well, that was.
And why does it have to be black and white? I know so many people who would not be for that.
Oh, yeah. They'd be like, I'm on their side.
I posted a video, it was one of my favorite ones. A dude in his black guy in his car, sitting there just like, y'all are gonna fuck around and find out.
Oh, yeah.
I'll just wait. I mean,
I'm gonna sit back and watch with my popcorn and everything.
that's the one.
Yeah.
Hell, I might join in, he said.
Yeah.
I love that one. That guy's great.
Oh, yeah.
We're on the wrong side for should be on that corner. Because they don't like us.
Yeah, but most of them know what this means. Right. If anything comes, they know they got backup support.
Oh, yeah. Well, in Chicago and Springfield, did the May 1st, May 15th, I think it was, and then even Tony did the thing on 26th. It was fucking cool. Like, I was talking to one of the guys that was out there, like, just holding the line with the bikes. And I was like, what do you think about that? He's like, I love it. First Amendment. That's what it's about.
Hey, Josh. What do you know about that girl now? Journalist. I'm talking to her asking about stuff. I'm just curious.
She's like a local.
What side does she lean to?
Local college chick. From the way she talks, she seems to lean more our side.
That's what I got.
But they all talk that way
Yes.
when they want something.
And when they'll write up something totally pretty.
Well, I'm not worried about. I'm not gonna say anything, like I'll talk because like I can see that she's trying to make. I get that like maybe she's trying to see if I'm gonna say something stupid.
Yeah.
But I'm not going. Yeah. I'm not worried about that. She talks to me. She can get nothing but positive. Yep.
We just had to get that guy, Rittenhouse, working at work. That's what he told
Oh, really? Wait, the Bulls guy?
Yeah.
Oh, he's
He told me he worked at work.
I knew.
He said, you don't mess with me in this thing. Everybody knows you
In the wrong county. This is Lake County. You're from Whale County.
He said it's his office over there.
Oh, yeah. Like, no, that sign right there says attorney.
So she said she follows the stream. So I don't know.
That's what she said. She said she's been following it since like
Well, you haven't
April.
had prior contact before today.
She emailed at some point, and I get a bunch of press shit, and I'm usually like, yeah, let me know when you got time. I'll see if I can do something. Sometimes they work out, sometimes they don't. Hers was one that didn't.
It's the press going after the press.
Kind of.
Like, reporting, kind of.
Because that's the thing is like, I've
but
been,
you are picking a side. Maybe that's
well, yeah, and that's the thing is like, I'm involved in a lot of
And so are they. They just act like we're not.
Right. But, with the American Revolution 2.0 and then my militia thing, I'm not exactly a streamer. I'm more...
Yeah, they probably know about the web.
Oh, I'm sure she does, because the fucking link's on every video.
He's kind of neutral about it.
Neutral, if not possibly right.
I was thinking that.
Hey, that's the idea on your
But she's not. But she's definitely not. Yes, it is.
Another night, night?
Yeah. That's where I taught you to get that, baby. Usually, I mean, well, that's after you get them to this.
Except my jumping. Wow, that goes below.
I'm a leg. That's my.
Your leg?
I'm all leg, baby.
Not leg, I'm going all the way up. Seven, fifth man.
This guy's
That's my son.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Can you T-bone it for us?
Are they biased because they're getting paid to be, or are they biased because they're looking for a little bit of both?
You know, a little bit of both. They're looking for us to say something wrong, so that they can tag us. We're going to tag us any way to go.
Oh yeah. Do people on the left side pay them?
Well, I mean, the left owned it.
Because they own it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, Murdoch was the only one of 13 families that was right-leaning. And if you listen to Glenn Beck at all, Murdoch is basically best buddies with Soros, and they literally like give each other a pound of flesh as needed from the other side, and then go out to dinner afterwards and, you know, joke and have drinks.
I can't believe it's in the Fox News where someone said something, where Gingrich said something about Soros.
And they cut him?
Yeah.
Oh, I know. That was insane. Yep.
Oh, when she was like, no, he did, and they were arguing about they
I'm
know
like,
he
That's
didn't. What?
watch the Glenn Beck
No, he didn't.
interview that they do about that.
Is it because they're afraid of the Jewish thing, or is it
No.
because they're in his pocket too?
They're in his pocket. That's what he was saying. Is Murdoch is was the father who owned it. He passed it on to his two sons. One, the CEO of Fox News now, the older son, he's right leaning, but the younger son, who does a lot of the operations, is super left leaning.
They run the same. Wow.
And they're running the company together, which is, you know. But what he was saying is Murdoch, the dad, when was in charge of it when Beck was there,
Very right leaning.
very right leaning, but
Carruthers was on there even.
but they were still like this. They were together in
At the
everything.
end of the day, it's not about. It's not very. At the end of the day, this guy's about money.
Yeah, I mean that. And at the end of the day, the right's just as fucking crooked when you're talking about politics. There's one or two good ones, but most of them get into it and end up getting sucked into the swamp.
That's why Trump is the elephant in the room.
Yep.
Because he doesn't.
He's not a Republican, for Christ's sakes. He ran that way, but he's not.
Because he doesn't need the money.
Yep.
All these other swamp politicians have been taking money for years.
Yep.
I mean, getting paid off by China, getting paid off by Iran, getting paid off by people who want them to vote a certain way. Trump's like, I don't need your money. I'm going to do what the fuck I want.
Well, that's what Breach was telling me, is in the politics game, local level, the way it works is you get in and you get this like piddly crap salary. But then you start getting on all these boards and in these, you know, commissions and shit, your salary keeps increasing to the point where your retirement when you get out is actually larger than what you were getting paid as a politician. And that's what they're all after.
Look, the kickbacks.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, you know, there's always
When
that.
you got a president who doesn't need kickbacks.
Well, and it's not just like direct government kickbacks either. It's also, hey, I get to do a favor for my buddy here, favor for my buddy there. They'll owe me a favor later. You know, I mean, I've dealt with a lot of plumbing guys. They used to tell me nonstop. One of the guys, Bruce was his name, or is his name, and he was into like doing the actual like city inspections and stuff. And he said he would go in and fail a job because it was fucking disgusting, totally out of code, and then he would get a call from the mayor because the guy who owned the place was best buddies with the mayor, and he would order him to approve it.
Yeah. I accept some level. I do. But when you start looking at the Constitution,
Yeah.
for college readers, someone textualist, now you got a problem.
Yeah.
I mean, you can take your kickbacks and have hook up buddies and do corruption with go out in business to make money, but when it gets to the point where you're going to the Constitution, now it's a problem. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
When you're
that
thinking
was
communism over capitalism,
that was where I woke up. Like I keep saying, it was literally like the same experience of being woke up in the middle of the night with my kid crying. Like doesn't matter what's going on, how soundly you sleep, your kid's crying, you wake.
They're going to throw him as a sacrifice to the
I had the same exact experience with the impeachment. It was like, whoa, wait a minute. And it was the unconstitutional part. It wasn't that they were trying to impeach him. It wasn't guilt or innocence. It was simply the unconstitutionality of the way they were doing it. Yeah.
Again, they thought of it, but now we're
Are you going back to court? Let's not talk shit, it's okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh,
yeah. It's ridiculous.
He's got so many.
You don't understand lady.
You know, people have watched CNN.
I have a father and a sister. His mother completely raped her.
No.
A lot of it has to do with, I think there's a morality,
Well,
morality test.
there's common sense. There's common sense if you understand the core tenets that build that common sense. Because there's a difference in facts. You know,
people in power, they're the one that can pay for whatever.
Right.
People who are
I'll explain to you.
Right, but that's what they do is they trick you on a couple of facts to go the other way, and it's even affecting the right side because you got people like Candace Owens who are pro-abortion, pro-choice. Why? Well, because now we're talking about science. No, if we want to talk about science, there is a legal definition for life. And when sperm meets an egg, it creates brand new DNA, brand new living organism, and it meets the definition of life per science, for their own definition. So at the point of conception, it is life, and therefore we apply the Constitution, and it's wrong to murder. Abortion issue done. Science handles it. But it's this idea that, well, life doesn't begin until it comes out of the womb or second trimester or whatever. Bullshit.
These are Southern boys.
Yeah, and that's where they debate. Well, it couldn't survive outside of the womb. Okay, I mean, have you heard of a parasite? Like a parasite can't survive without the host. But that's life, right? Single-celled organisms are considered life. Like, I mean, come on, guys, you can't pick and choose how you want to apply science.
I know somebody told you, look it up on
Yeah.
It wasn't last minute, but there was some false information.
It's just like, let's just devolve the whole system back to the Constitution. That's what we need to do. And that's the one part of like the quote-unquote anarchy agenda that I do agree with. But what they want to do once it evolves back down is turn it into socialist economy. I'm like, no, that's no good. It's never worked. Well, and it's a violation of human nature. There's
going to be another one
because human nature is you work for rewards. Yeah, you want rewards. Like, this has been proven. Yeah, it's been proven in the workforce time and time again. If you pay a guy hourly, he won't work as hard. Pay a guy commission, they will work their fucking ass off.
I'm still,
you get that which you reward is the reward. And if you're rewarding people for doing nothing, that's what you're going to get more of. And we've seen that with the welfare system. You reward people for doing nothing, so you get a larger welfare system. Yeah.
They set that up. Democratic that is a really good way to put it.
Welfare, abortion, all of these things. The gun laws are actually racist. The gun laws are actually anti-black. That's why they were put in place.
The wind coming off that
Yeah. Well, and that's the bullshit of it is they say, well, it's affecting black people. Oh, absolutely. They've prevented more crime than they have.
Especially you ever heard labor strike snow?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Watch things.
Snowflakes that damn big.
Yep. It always does. It always does.
Like when that ice starts creeping inland, the waves underneath.
St. Louis was one of the first to
It starts piling, like that noise it makes.
Well, it's because they've lost the core facts. The core facts they don't understand.
Conservatives hit like all the tenets of
My feeling on the whole
like
thing
7
is
tenets.
honestly,
I don't know the details, but I heard about
they're
it.
waiting.
Yeah.
And liberals on there hit like 2,
Cold weather.
which says a lot.
Yeah.
Their mindset, their way of thinking
they're very, the way that they
All
think.
these actors don't want to be here. All out of tune.
It's an age thing.
So
That's
that's
not true,
the
dude.
thing.
I don't know.
I honestly believe his attorney.
If you're
That's what I believe.
a Democrat, or if you're liberal at 25, you have no heart.
Yeah.
No, if you're 25, you have no heart.
No.
If you're liberal at 35, you have no heart.
No, it was, if you're a liberal at, it actually was like 15 was the original quote. It's been moved to like 20, 25 different ages. But
Conservative is the younger age.
yeah, no, liberal is the younger age. Yep, because if you're not a conservative by the time you're 30, 25, whatever, then you have no brain. Because the young kids have heart. Yeah, they have tons of heart. Yeah.
You are.
Yeah.
I already heard the Pritzker. He's already signed all that shit.
Right. Yeah. You got it.
I have his attorney. Filing habeas corpus. Yeah, stretch this out.
Like Obama said, it's nature.
Yeah.
You learn.
I think it's just
Right. Well, and
to
that's the key is you will not find many business owners that aren't conservative.
all the protests,
Hardly any. That's what blew me away with The Rock.
all the negativity that drives behind it. So I think
That's what blew me away with him.
But
Because he was
that's
actually
Josh
somebody who
Ellis.
like pulled himself up from his bootstraps. He makes too much money and he's killing his entire base. I don't think it's money. I think it's
But
black
we're not
base.
going to talk about that, right?
His entire
So
base is
again,
WWE.
That's true.
Which is
He
Trump.
just did- he
That's a
just-
Trump base.
Without saying it,
Something that he wouldn't do on it.
so
Yeah.
in
Blackmail,
other words,
corrupted payoff.
one
And
way
he
or
has been
another,
so apolitical. Like, won't talk on abortion, won't talk on anything. Like, even the COVID shit.
let's just say this judge down here denies that
Clay went back to the office.
probably is not
I
going
shut
to
it down
happen
because
because
that guy over there he got really embarrassed. And I said,
So, if he did do that,
Clay,
the DA
yeah, so that's really
notion to send the paperwork to Madison, to
You don't
Abrams,
really talk about that. You need to be out there respecting these guys and
And
stuff like that.
he would
Just
then
not when
issue
he
a
started yelling at
governor's
him and
order,
screaming at him like he was his kid.
which
Clay got
overrides this
embarrassed
judge.
across the street. Well, then he comes back and he's
Evers
trying to
already has the
so,
paperwork.
Evers
Evers has already
he
signed
went
it.
back. I
So
just
let's see
talked
what
to him for about
happens.
15 minutes and shut
This
his ass down. I
governor
said, so here's the
signs
thing.
one way or another.
You're out here lying.
This
They
is
come
all
yeah, you're out here telling me stories about something that you don't even understand. You keep talking about this guy being a medic and a bodyguard.
Do I think a jury up there would find him
Any of the guys
guilty?
that were shot that night
Not
were
a
in
chance.
pursuit of somebody.
Hello,
Not-
Randy.
They were not running away from somebody. So that is not
Hello.
that's not murder. That's somebody running away from a situation, trying to get out of it, and they're coming to it. So first of all, change your whole. You're wrong. Yeah. Well, and then he's kind of shut down, and he's like, well, you know, my bodyguard. And I said, well, no, let's talk about the first guy that instigated everything. He says that one of the guys that got shot was his bodyguard. And I said, and he was there. That's what he says. But I said, you're lying right now. I can tell you're lying about the whole entire situation because when you tell the story on camera, it's completely off. The timelines are off, how it happened is off, and you know that. I'm calling you out on it right now. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm putting in the channel. Yeah. But I said, here's the other thing. Before we get out of this conversation, I'm gonna call you out right now in front of everybody. You want this to happen. You want us to fight, and you don't want equality. You know why? Because you've never one time come out public and said how we can fix this. You're always stating civil war, civil war, civil war. You're never interested in actually making the black community better. You've done nothing from day one to make the black community better. And he said, you know, it's going to happen. I said, see, this is what I'm talking about.
I can't speak
You're out here. You're out here for these cameras.
He did the right thing.
You're out here because you want people to know you. Yep. In 63 years, what have you done to help your community other than be a loudmouth out here? You have a word for that. He got quiet the whole time. I checked him over and over and over and over and over again, and he couldn't denounce anything.
No, because that ultimately shows what they're all after starting something.
I gave him an opening at the end, right before that. That side was just
No.
comes to that. I mean,
But that's why they're doing, honestly, that's why they're doing it the way they're doing it. Because, number one, they're pulling a shit ton of sympathy. So they're going to get a bunch of young white people out supporting them. And they're going to put them in the front lines. because they don't care about their lives. They don't care about their lives. White people, go out. Yeah, you go fight your white people. We'll be at the back. Oh, I'm talking to a guy the other day who's literally saying, I didn't know I was a racist until recently. I'm like, wait, what? White fragility and all that. What the fuck do you mean you didn't know you were a racist? You weren't a racist. Well, if you don't believe in systemic racism, no, I fucking don't. It's not a thing. Every black person that I know that worked their ass off to get where they're at doesn't believe in it. Every person who didn't do anything and is sitting on their ass trying to collect welfare, they believe in it.
He was talking about the military. You learned that they're going to all.
Yep. My dad was super fucking racist, but his best man at his wedding was a black guy. I said, how can you be racist with that? He said, he's not black, he's green. Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, that's what he said. I'm like, Dad, what the fuck? In a foxhole, you can't have racism, man. You got to be able to trust. Yeah. Yeah.
They probably didn't do it right.
No, I mean, I did know one guy in basic training that had like Nazi tattoos, but in basic training, he became best friends with the like top-notch athletic black guy. Those two became like best buds. Well, I mean, believe me, early on there was not a lot of friendship, but they became best friends. It was incredible.
He brought up my white privilege. So I'm privileged, right? I'm a white privilege. You know, I drive around. I see lots of privilege. A lot of homeless.
The number one poorest community in America is white. The number one poorest community in America is white.
So I brought this up.
Yep, in West Virginia. Yep.
I let him know. I was like, my foster mother to my mom. When I call on the phone and say, Mom, I got a problem. Talk to me about it. She's a black lady. 63rd Green. I went to an all-black school. I was in 9 different foster homes. She's always been there. 13 years old, homeless on the streets, living out of these alleys, living in parks and stuff like that. Having to be homeless at 13 years old. I've lost everything 4 times. I served in the military. I've been deployed for 18 months. Put my life on the line for whatever people can say that my cause was, right? Yeah. It was a just cause to me because it's where I believe in this country. It's a freedom program, right? I felt it was the right thing to do, so I did it. Where is my damn white privilege? Where is it? Where have you ever had to do any of that stuff? Why are you working so much?
You know, I called the credit card company the other day, and they wanted a payment. And I was asking if I could just use my white privilege to handle the bill, and they said that was declined. My white privilege got declined. I'm like, what the fuck, man? I've been told I earned this. You see the skin? I earned it.
I was working, and I was in the gas station.
I just happen to know one guy that this.
And he like white people around there. What are you doing here?
Well, and what's fucked up is if you actually look at shit,
It's all about, man, early, young and early.
We don't have white colleges because white colleges are considered, racist. But they're black colleges. You don't have. I mean, you do have white and black churches. I mean, that's.
The problem with that, I don't think we're getting right.
Yep. You can thank him twice. It's okay.
When you say what reparations, you got it.
Yeah. Welfare, affirmative action. You got it.
What's that say? You back next?
I want my spaghetti straps, man.
I'm sorry. You can cut it however you like it. I mean,
hell yeah. Thank you, man. Thank you. Wait a minute. XL, what the fuck? I need a medium so I can win.
Really?
So you look like a tank?
I know.
They
Too
make
much
them out of some
polyester.
magic stuff.
Yeah, it'll shrink.
No, thank you.
Well, we got an appointment where talking and debating.
No, it goes nowhere.
I thought, like, when I first started paying attention, I could talk to them, I can make see things like that.
much logic is back in with it, though, man.
No, all they do is change the subject. Dude, the Trump argument is the worst.
I can't even say the coronavirus is fake. 200,000 people are dead. Like,
Well, yeah.
he screams at me.
Like 20, when it's easy to fake numbers, you take sick 20, 30
Motorcycle
year olds.
accident, COVID.
You take sick 20 and 30 year olds and you put them in the nursing home for 70, 80 year olds who are sick.
I think when it comes down
That's
to
a
it,
pretty quick
after
way to
all
make the
this
numbers
shit's
go up.
cleared,
But the
those are gonna
funniest
be
And then blame it on
next.
Trump.
But the
Governor's
funniest
doing
shit,
that.
the funniest shit, if you line up the 10 Democrat states and line up, well, no, what is it? It's the 10 largest Republican states and the equivalent number for population of Democrat states, the numbers are insanely over on Democrat states. The Republican states have lower numbers because they're not faking the fucking numbers.
You can't even tell that to these people.
No. Nope. No.
Oh, he lost decapitation by a vehicular collision. Let's see, did he have COVID in his blood?
Shark attack. He coughed before in the water. And that's the bullshit of it. You don't even have to be tested.
I watched a video about the guy who invented the PCR tests. They weren't even meant to diagnose or test for viruses.
No.
And he died right before the end.
You want to check out somebody really good on this subject? What's his name? It's not Colbert. Something important. No.
This Dave's my favorite. One of my favorites. You're my very favorite. Because I'm all my grandchildren. I'm so worried about their future.
I'll look it up after the Bible. The name of it. Huh? No. They're just waiting on something to go off. Which is all like there's no BLM.
Yeah, that's the way some feel.
Like there's one guy with masks. And one guy with a bike down there.
So I heard from her that you stayed till everybody leaves. That's what I was on.
The open parking lot or what?
It's an open parking lot. I saw that, but I was like, park.
Oh, so do I. Well, but the thing is, Illinois, they just assume that you have valid ones and the state's just so backed up that they haven't said shit to update stuff. Yeah, they'll assume the same thing. You just tell them I haven't got the new ones because of COVID. Because of
I didn't see the cigarettes, but it's I wish I had.
Well, yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
legal in the state.
Yeah, and then there was my driver's license.
Well, I mean, that's unconstitutional anyway. Why should you have to pay a tax to drive a vehicle? Exactly.
You pay taxes on it anyway to drive. Come on.
Well, and you came through Illinois, so you hit all the tolls, so you paid a bunch more taxes.
Yeah, about to come through that little bitty thing, man. We was like, what? The last one went for $5 and something was like,
Oklahoma was the worst idea. I got tagged. Close to $40.
really?
Yeah.
Well, Florida Turnpike's like that too.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Turnpike, but it is.
I think Florida I avoided. Georgia was the one. Georgia hit me because I thought the iPass worked in Georgia. And they're like, nope, we don't take anything. We don't let anything else work here.
Why are all these things?
Last week I kept running across that 50
But yeah, I'll definitely get up. When are you guys going to leave next week?
24, so
Friday?
Fridays, right around 5, 6 o'clock, because then they'll put us there about in the morning.
Okay.
And that's part of the day.
Yeah, I'll just have to check with Jen and make sure she doesn't need me there for setup or something like that.
We're supposed to fly down those two RMC, so Jim's got a meeting down there Thursday.
Who's going to be there to keep them in line?
Shit.
Dale and Ivy.
Oh. I mean, Dale's the only one in there who might. Oh, Christ. So bring bail money when we go down. Okay, bail her out, whatever.
That's what all that crap up.
Well, and that's what I told her. Why are you doing it through non-profit? It's the worst thing you can do. It manipulates you so much. You get screwed. That's why we never did. I talked to guys early on about forming a 501c or the other one, I forget what it is, or a super PAC, actually. And they told us do not form anything. Did you want to ask questions?
I do. I don't know. I'm more interested in like learning more about how. Okay. Kind of more big picture. Like I'm not here to just like.
We're all online.
Okay.
It's swipe right for Patriot, swipe left for Liberal.
That could be a thing. I'm sure.
Dan Bongino will start that shit up. Oh, same here. Oh my God. But yeah, pretty much all of us met online, networking one way or another. I mean, some people knew people from their areas, and you know, like these guys know each other from their own area, but we met online.
We're family. This is my husband. This is his cousin, and that's my boyfriend.
Okay.
No, I mean my brother.
I have like the arrows in my head. I'm like,
Yeah. What was
No,
that?
a lot of us met up, you know, where we met up online first.
Yeah.
We met at rallies.
Met you what, about a year ago,
Okay.
Josh? Close to it?
Names to faces.
Okay.
It seems like it, but I think it was like April, early April.
Maybe?
Yeah. Because it was like the May
I just
1st
happened to
stuff,
come
wasn't it?
across that.
In Louisville.
I think I seen it on Facebook, and I think that's where I got you.
The guy that was in Louisville.
And I just ended up watching him every night after that.
Yep.
Because he talks about the same things that we all agree on and
And he
stuff.
thought that he was my husband, and I said, no,
Yeah.
that's not my husband. I said, that's my brother. Getting close to
Keeping
mine.
track of where the idiots are. Yeah.
The scary one.
Yeah, because nobody really goes out on the right to cover the riots.
No, not
It's
one
all
bit.
left.
What riots?
And
They're peaceful.
even
Flames
now,
and
they're
that.
like,
Peaceful.
before there was like, oh, well, we're not going to show their face because they're doing bad stuff. And now they won't even allow them in a lot of times. They're this Katie chick, whoever she is, she was one of their streamers last night. They booted her off. Told her to get the hell out of
Who
it.
was it in Louisville? They booted out Jason Down. Yeah.
Yep.
Told
Oh,
him
yeah.
to get it.
Riot Hart.
Yeah. The only one they let stay down there was Maxwell, right?
No, I thought
Or did they kick him out too?
was down there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She got arrested.
Yeah, she got arrested.
Couldn't have happened to a better bitch.
Yep.
Yeah.
Gave her some bracelets
Yep.
and a cot.
Shiny ones.
I already warned my husband I'm ready to get arrested. I've never been arrested in my life. I'm ready and willing now if I have to. Need be. For various reasons.
Downtown.
Gas station and all that.
Yeah.
And like you said, I'm not
Yeah. Beginning of April is when I started. I mean, many of these people have been in, you know, some kind of patriot movement or another along the way. But yeah, they just started like coming together with me around that time, and then that was when before May 1st, the Guardian doxed the owner of MyMilitia.com and basically, yeah, in order to attack me, if you go back to the article, what they're trying to do is they're trying to paint me as a white supremacist. So what they do is they say he was a white supremacist because he designed a website for a recording label that had to be a white supremacist because some of the artists were white supremacists, because you know, it's this long string of like he knew somebody who knew somebody who knew somebody who was a white supremacist, so he must be. But
He's got his hand inside his coat.
hey, honk!
He backed that rope's window down. That's what it looked like. That's what it looked like.
Yeah.
Yeah, one time we ain't got ours. And that'll be the time we get shot.
Let me see. Here, hold on.
Oh, they're gonna be there.
I'm gonna mute the sound for a second.
Said I shifted my image.
Hey guys, I just wanted to be real clear about one thing. Everybody that I have talked to out here and is out here that I know does believe that Black lives do matter. They do not believe in the organization Black Lives Matter as that. We have to be very careful to distinguish between those two. Some people have said Black lives don't matter. That is not meaning Black people's lives don't matter. What that means in my mind, and I may be wrong, maybe this is a thing, and if it is a racist remark, I want to make sure to understand that I absolutely do not agree with that. I believe Black lives do matter. I do not believe in the organization. Black lives do matter as part of all lives. All lives matter. Adding a race in front of that is racist, because all lives do matter. Black, white, yellow, orange, pink, whatever. That is my opinion, and that is the opinion of the majority of the people out here. That is the opinion of everybody that I know and I choose to hang out with. If there was anybody out here saying any different, we will make sure that is separated out from the group, because that is not okay, and we do not go for that. Yeah, so I just wanted to make that clear in case anybody caught anything different, because I heard word somebody had said something like to that effect. Anyway, so yeah, that's just wanted to be clear there. All lives matter, including Black lives.
Need that photo for that Jackie Chan.
All right, we're getting ready to head out. All right, guys, so that was the first of the Support Kyle rallies. We'll be out here again on October 30th, same time for the next one, and hopefully we have a lot more people. Lizzie, I am probably going to be back in Tosa tonight, but it'll be a little bit later. I have an appointment at 7 o'clock that I can't miss. But yeah, chances are I'm going to be back out in Tosa. Probably a different vehicle. I think the truck's burned. So anyway, guys, hopefully you'll join us on October 30th again out here if you can. Otherwise, keep it